Hello, welcome back to the channel Awesome Learning. Children, in the previous video, we understood that Rutherford tried to perform an experiment and he used very thin gold foil and alpha particles to perform the experiment. So in the previous video, we have understood that why he took gold foil or why did he choose alpha particles for his experiment. Now we will see that what was he expecting from his experiment. Let's see what was he expecting. So I'll be reading out and I'll be explaining it to you. Alpha particle scattering experiment gave totally unexpected results. Now here in figure 4.2 you will see, I'll just scroll down that figure for you. The following observations were made. Now, what was the observation? Observation number one. Most of the fast moving alpha particles passed straight through the gold foil. Okay, so most of the alpha particles are passing straight through the gold foil. Let me show you this in this figure. You can see these are the alpha particles. See, and they are crossing, they are passing straight from these gold foils. There are no bending, they are not bending. So maximum amount of alpha particles are passing straight through the gold foil. You can see, right? So if anything passes straight through something, it means that there is no blockage in the passage, है ना? कोई चीज सीधी अगर निकल रही है, that means what? कि there is nothing which is being which is in between the passage. कोई रुकावट नहीं है, कोई blockage नहीं है. Things are passing on straight. Nothing to you can say that there is nothing to block the way of the alpha particles. So that is why many alpha particles were passing straight, right? Then the second, you see the second point, some of the alpha particles were deflected by the foil by small angles. Now let me show you here some alpha particles. You can see some alpha particles have been deflected. Now this particle started moving, but as soon as it reached the center of the atom, its path was deflected. Similarly, here you can see that this alpha particle is little bit deflected, not very much. The deflection is not very much, but it is deflected from its path. Similarly, this alpha particle is also deflected, you see, from its path. So very few alpha particles, as they say, that some of the alpha particles were deflected. The most, you see, you have to pay attention on these words. First point says most of the alpha particles. That means maximum number of alpha particles passed straight, right? Then they say some of the alpha particles were deflected. That means very few or some were deflected from their path by small angles. And the third point says, surprisingly, out of every 12,000 particles appear to rebound. Now, third point means that if there are 12,000 particles, so from those 12,000 particles, there was only one particle. You see this one? There was only one particle which returned back to the from the same path. जिस रास्ते गए उसी रास्ते से वापस आ गए. तो एंगल नहीं है. See, it is on the same path. So that means it is rebounding. So that means 12,000 में से कोई एक alpha particle rebound हो रहा है. It means what? That very few of them are rebounding. Very few of them are rebounding. Now these were the three observations of Rutherford from his experiment. But he was not expecting these results. He did not expected these results. These were the results, but he did not thought कि मेरा ये result आएगा. So here you have to write down a question, children. Write down a question. What are the what were the observations of the alpha experiment performed by Rutherford? Write down what were the observations observed by Rutherford while performing the experiment with gold foil and alpha particles. So this is the question, and these 3 points you will write as the answer. So because these are the 3 observations which Rutherford had seen but he was not expecting, right? Now, in other words, Rutherford said this result was almost as incredible as if you fire a 15-inch shell into a piece of tissue paper and it comes back and hits to you. Now, just think, is it possible that we should fire 15-inch shell? 15 इंच की शेल को अगर हम फायर करें from a tissue paper, is it possible that shell will return back and hit us? Is it possible tissue paper से वापस आए और हमें ही हिट कर जाए? सो ही सेड दैट ये एक्सपेरिमेंट का जो रिजल्ट है ये बिल्कुल कुछ इस तरह से हमें दिख रहा है कि अगर हम एक शेल को शूट करें एक टिश्यू पेपर के ऊपर तो वो शेल टिश्यू पेपर से टकराएगी और वापस रिबाउंड होके हमारे तरफ आएगी और हमें ही हिट करेगी. ये कुछ इस तरह का रिजल्ट आया है मेरे सामने. एंड ही वाज वेरी मच अमेज्ड बाय द रिजल्ट दैट ही सॉ. Okay, so this was the observation. But children, let us think of an activity in an open field to understand the implications of this experiment. Now suppose let a child stand in front of a wall and his eyes are closed. Let him throw stones at the wall from a distance. You can do that. You can close the eyes and ask a child to throw stones on the wall from a distance. Now what will happen? He will hear a sound when each stone strikes the wall. Of course, if the stone is hitting the wall, the child will hear the sound. If he repeats this 10 times, he will hear the sound 10 times. But if a blindfolded child were to throw stones at a barbed wire, अब उसके सामने वॉल नहीं है, अब उसके सामने एक फेंसिंग है और वो वायर की फेंस है, ठीक है, तारों की जो फेंस बना ली है, बार्ब्ड वायर फेंस, तो क्या होगा? मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टोन्स वुड नॉट हिट द फेंस, क्योंकि फेंस के बीच में खाली जगह होगी. तो कई बार ऐसा होगा कि स्टोन जो है वो फेंस के बीच में से आर पार चला जाएगा, तो उस वक्त कोई साउंड बच्चे को सुनाई नहीं देगी. This is because there are lots of gap in the fence which allow the stone to pass through them. The same situation is happening here in this experiment which was performed by Rutherford. Okay. Now these are the children points you can say, or the reasoning or the explanation which was given by Rutherford, or you can say the conclusions which was given by Rutherford. Rutherford ने बाद में ये conclusion दिया कि मेरा जो ये result आया है, मेरी जो ये observation आई है, उसका meaning क्या है, क्यों ऐसी ऑब्जर्वेशन आई, क्यों मैक्सिमम पार्टिकल्स जो हैं वो आर पार निकल गए, क्यों कुछ पार्टिकल्स जो थे वो डिफ्लेक्ट हुए और क्यों बहुत ही कम पार्टिकल्स 12,000 में से कोई एक पार्टिकल रीबाउंड हुआ. तो ये रीजंस देने भी तो थे ना, दुनिया को एक्सप्लेन तो करना था रदरफोर्ड ने. तो फिर रदरफोर्ड ने ये एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया बच्चों. क्या एक्सप्लेनेशन था? मोस्ट ऑफ द स्पेस इनसाइड द एटम इज एम्प्टी. अब क्योंकि एटम का मैक्सिमम स्पेस एम्प्टी है, खाली है, इसलिए पार्टिकल के रास्ते में कोई रुकावट नहीं है और वो आर पार निकल गया. अब क्योंकि ज्यादा पार्टिकल्स आर पार निकले तो ये इस बात से क्या प्रूव हुआ कि एटम का मैक्सिमम पोर्शन जो है वो एम्प्टी है, खाली है, इसलिए ज्यादा से ज्यादा पार्टिकल्स जो है वो आर पार निकल गए, तो दे कुड हैव पास थ्रू द गोल्ड फॉइल विदाउट गेटिंग डिफ्लेक्टेड. This was the first point. Second conclusion was very few particles were deflected from their path. Now, very few particles got deflected. Why? Because particles are positively charged. And as soon as these particles reached the center of the atom, and you all know center of the atom is also positively charged because protons are sitting here. So we also know that like charges will repel each other. तो जैसे ही ये पॉजिटिवली चार्ज पार्टिकल पॉजिटिवली चार्ज न्यूक्लियस के पास पहुंचा तो वो रिपेल हुआ बिकॉज लाइक चार्जेस विल रिपेल, इसलिए उसने डिफ्लेक्शन को शो किया और उसने रास्ता चेंज किया. So you see very few particles were deflected from their path, indicating that positive charge of the atom occupies very little space. And why not maximum particles were deflection, showing deflection? Only few particles were showing deflection because center of atom is very small. तो सिर्फ वही पार्टिकल्स डिफ्लेक्शन शो करेंगे जो बिल्कुल सेंटर के पास आएंगे. हाँ, अगर सेंटर ऑफ एटम बहुत बड़ा होता, अगर ये न्यूक्लियस बहुत बड़ा होता तो बहुत सारे पार्टिकल्स डिफ्लेक्शन शो करते, लेकिन क्योंकि ये सेंटर बहुत छोटा है, न्यूक्लियस इज वेरी स्मॉल, दैट इज व्हाई ओनली फ्यू पार्टिकल्स व्हिच केम इन फ्रंट ऑफ द न्यूक्लियस गॉट डिफ्लेक्टेड. Right? And third point, a very small fraction of alpha particles were deflected by 180 degree. That means पूरा का पूरा rebound हो गए. This one is 180 degree deflection. इधर जिस रास्ते आया उसी रास्ते वापस. So very few alpha particles got deflected by 180 degrees, indicating that center of the particle is positively charged and mass of the gold atom were concentrated in a very small volume within the atom. Right? So these were the three observations. So Rutherford gave explanation of all the three observations. These were the observations and these are the explanation of the observations. ये तीनों points observations हैं, but ये तीनों point in observation का explanation है. So your next question is, you will write down a question here. Write down the conclusions given by Rutherford for the observations he made while performing the experiment on gold foil and alpha particles. And the answer is all the 3 points here. Okay. Now next here children you can see is on the basis of his experiment Rutherford put forward the nuclear model. Then he gave his model, nuclear model. These are the points of nuclear model. The first point says there is a positively charged center in an atom called nucleus. Nearly all the mass of the atom resides in the nucleus. Second point is electrons revolve around the nucleus in well-defined orbits. And third point is the size of nucleus is very small as compared to the size of atom. Because all the 3 points are proved here. हमने अभी prove किया ये सब. So these was the conclusion you can say, or the postulate you can say, or the points given by Rutherford on his nuclear model. So your next question here will be, write down all the postulates of the nuclear model of an atom given by Rutherford. And the answer is all the 3 points. Okay. Drawbacks and Bohr's model of an atom we will do in the next class.